Hello YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of the Deluxe Gokai-oh from Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger. And yes, it's the real deal deluxe! This is the realio dealio! None of that cheap knockoff crap. So anyway, we're gonna go over the box first, as usual. It might be a little bit tight quarters, so I apologize for that. But let's go ahead and try to do this. So on the front here, we have a nice shot of Gokai-oh looking epic here, and then on the top you see the 5 individual vehicles kind of just flying above them looking cool. Shot of the 5 main heroes here. We got Red holding the the sword and the gun, and then the other 4 looking like, hey, what's up? And then it says, you know, Deluxe Gokai-oh. And then we'll look here on the side and we'll see a picture of each mecha in their corresponding senshi. The Gokai Galleon and Gokai Red, Gokai Jet and Gokai Blue, Gokai Trailer and Gokai Yellow, Gokai Racer and Gokai Green, and Gokai Marine and Gokai Pink. And it shows they all combine into this in case you didn't know it already, which I hope you do if you purchase this. Other side here, it shows, oh, Bon, wait, this isn't a nose item? No. It shows that, you know, when you turn the dial, everything opens up, and then what it does, at least with this, with the cannon, and then it shows the epic shot at the bottom again. Whoops, that was the front. On the back here, it shows that yet again, sorry, it can't shoot actual lasers. I tried, but, you know, it's shooting the lasers and such. Oh, there's my chair, that's lovely. And then you see another side shot of all 5 vehicles. Shows the turning dial gimmick again, and the Magidragon, the first in the Gokai Machine series, and how it works. Just to quickly show what's on top. Just a cool shot of Gokai Red like it's on the front, and a picture of Gokai-oh again, and then on the bottom, a laser shot of Gokai-oh. So now I'm going to get this box out of the way and bring the 5 mecha in. Okay, so I've brought the mecha in, which actually don't fit in here too badly, but I'll probably have to take the main 4 out to go over Gokai Galleon. Anyhow, so I'm going to apologize in advance if I make any mistakes or forget anything. Feel free to comment on it and correct it and add it in. Just sorry if I forget anything at all. So first we have Gokai Marine, which is, yeah, it's Gokai Marine, I think, which is Gokai Pink's mecha, which, it looks fine, you know, it's obviously supposed to be a submarine, which I guess kind of fits in with the Sea Pirate theme. Basically I have white paint and black paint, actually, for the majority of this, but there's pink on the top. Really not a whole lot it does. You can see a little, like, I guess, you know, I don't know exactly what it's called, but it shows it to be a submarine. And it's got wheels, so it can roll. So that's exciting. But so there's really not a whole lot to go over. It kind of looks like a weird smiley face here. But see, my whole deal was I still kind of wish that it was just a giant pirate ship that transformed into a mecha instead of being individual vehicles. But what are you going to do? Okay, next we have, let me pan the camera down actually a little bit. Next we have the Gokai trailer, which is Gokai Yellow's, which is a trailer that basically hauls all their shit in this, what's supposed to be a treasure chest, which is actually kind of a neat idea. So I give them props for that. It's not just some kind of a trailer, it hauls a treasure chest. And I guess it does fit in with the theme. It's mainly yellow with a few black stripes, and then you got the logo up here, and this is supposed to look like a treasure chest. And then obviously it opens so you can have it be like that's their loot. And then you got the trailer up front here, and it swivels because of what it's on. So yeah, that's okay. I mean, I actually don't mind it so much just because of the concept of it. Okay, now we have the Gokai Racer. Yeah, I saw the names 4 seconds ago and I've probably already forgotten them. Gokai Green's race car, because I guess they looted him or something, I don't know. Nothing really spectacular on this thing. It's kind of bland actually. It's just mainly green. You only got a little silver paint here, and then the logo, and then the different colored plastic here, and just really nothing spectacular. It's kind of bland. The one neat thing here is what's going to be the fist actually looks like an engine, which is cool. And well, this can roll too, just in case I forgot. And it can roll. So really pretty bland. Possibly the weakest of all of them. Not a whole lot going on for it. Damn it, you stay in place. Now we have the Gokai Jet, which is Gokai Blues. Once again, kind of bland, but when I look at it closer, I actually kind of appreciate the design. If you look at it, it looks kind of sleek up here and cool. It's kind of got like this really sharp nose, but other than that, it's pretty bland, but I actually kind of like it, just because I think it looks kind of neat. But that is the Gokai Jet, and it can roll as well. Even though it's supposed to fly, Bandai? Okay, that was weird. Okay, so now we have pretty much the main star of this. I'm actually just gonna leave these guys here. I'm gonna set these two over here just for a moment, so that I don't knock any shit over when I'm trying to show off Gokai Galleon, and then my board doesn't come out of place. I really need to get a new board. So here's the Gokai Galleon, the best of all of them. It looks absolutely epic. It is just super, super cool. Mainly red, with, you know, black on the top and gold, which makes it look really, really awesome. On the side, there's sculpt details for just general pirate designs, I guess, and then their logo, and it just looks really cool. What's going to be the sword here combines together to form the front of the ship here, which looks really cool. And here's the other side. And it also doesn't roll, so sorry. But I guess it does kind of roll, actually. Yeah, it does roll, I'm sorry. For whatever reason, I thought it didn't roll because of that, but it does roll. So I'm a tard, Dad. But this thing looks really cool. It's definitely the biggest of all of them, and it looks the most epic. And this thing can move back and forth, in case you're wondering. This as well, it can fold and swivel, and this thing as well, to, you know, simulate, I almost said ship flags, ship sails. So I think it looks really cool, and if you take a look at it back here, it looks pretty damn epic to me. Just looking there, it's probably my favorite of all 5. So, let's go ahead and get this thing started. I'm just going to set people off camera so I don't knock anything over. I'll set him away for a second. So let's get Pink ready. So in order to do that, all you're going to do is open this up and fold both of these out. And set this here. It's going to be kind of wobbly until you form it, so don't worry about it. For this, you're just going to yank this off the bottom and then place it right here instead, and it's going to correspond to this hole in this peg. And then you'll have the other leg. And, oh god, see, that's what I mean. They're going to be top heavy until you put them in the formation. Now I'm going to set these two guys aside for a moment. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so now, for Gokai Galleon, what we're going to want to do is first, what should we do first? First I'll fold this down because it's simple. And then take this, fold it around, and then fold it down like this, so that that's showing forward. Now take these pieces down here, fold them all the way down. Same for here. Same deal over here. Fold both of these down. Now we're going to come up here. And will that sit up straight? Not really. It's not really going to cooperate here. Oh, sorry about this. This board is pissing me off. The way it's not staying. Okay, so take this, separate it, and yeah, so pull this out. And when you put this in, basically, there's these little holes here that line up to right here and just kind of snap it together. So we're going to pull those out and set them aside. And pull them down to reveal its face. Okay, so then down here are the pegs, and then just put them in the legs. Put the pegs in the legs. I don't know where that came from. So now he will stand, so now he's stable. There we go. So now we are going to take, let's do green first, let's do that. So for green, what you're going to want to do is slide his wheels down around like so. Oops. So, and this is going to be the front. Yeah, this is the front. So, slide them down like this. And this one, you're going to kind of want to leave room here for something, which is right here. There we go. Okay, so now, what you're going to want to do is take this piece right here, which is, well, technically the engine right now, and just fold it out to reveal the fist. And there's a hole right here, and snap it into the peg. There you go. Now you got his left arm. Now for the Gokai Jet, this thing which was on top of here, which fell out when I put him over there, you're going to take that off, that's going to become the helmet. And now just take the jet, fold these down, and fold these back, and you're done. And then just snap this on. Snap it on. Snap on. There we go. Now, just take the helmet, and of course, you can't like do a cool guy pose where you have his hands putting him on his head, but you put it on here and it snaps. And there we have him together. The only other thing we're going to do is actually... yeah, first I'll show this off. Take this sword piece, just in case you're wondering, and you're gonna fold it up like this. So, and then you'll notice that this sword piece is gonna go in Blue's hand because it slides over, and this is open. Let me look. I can zoom in. What am I doing? This right here is open because of this red thing being in the way, and then this over here is closed, so you can just slide it in with the other sword. So let's put him in first, and then I guess I'll show off the other deal. So there we have sword 1, and then sword 2 can slide in. So it's nice that they differentiated that, so it was easy. So, and then let's zoom out, and there he is looking epic with the swords. I think he actually looks pretty nice. Look at him. The swords seem kind of small, actually, but they're still pretty awesome. So one other thing that I guess I'll show that you can do now is, let's take the swords out after spending minutes getting them in. I mean, we wasted our life away. So actually going to switch, is there these little cup links over here so that you can holster the swords. Just snap them on, and you can store them away easily if you want to do other poses without the swords or other modes. And that is really cool and neat that they allow that. So now, well, I guess we'll just take a look at him. I think he looks pretty damn cool compared to my initial thoughts. So, the main gimmick here now, let's look at the back, is this dial back here. Now when we turn this dial, the panels on Gokai-oh are going to all flip open on all of the 5 main pieces. Now in this mode it's really just going to reveal a cannon, and what in the show here is going to be cannonballs. Sometimes it kind of varies when I do it on when they pop out and such, so I'm going to try to do it slowly to have them each unveiling one by one and then do a fast one, but we'll see how that goes. This should be a fun adventure for everyone. So, let me see if I can't get a full shot of him. You're going to kind of get cut off at his head a little bit. So we're just going to turn the dial. Oh look, all at once. That was epic. So all at once he pulls out his arsenal and he's all like, boom, I'm going to shoot you. This piece actually came separately and you have to snap it in there. It's really simple, and then just when you put it back in, fold this down and stuff. But so, that's pretty neat. I actually didn't like this gimmick at first, but now that I have it, I think it's pretty cool. Other than it looking kind of barren in there right now, because there's no like balls to put in there. And then you kind of got this giant dick thing sticking out. I don't know what that's about. Well, I mean, it has to. I know what it's about because it has to do that, but it still looks odd. But so I think that's really cool. It's kind of fun to do. So when you put it back, you're going to want to slide this back into place so that these actually close and lock, otherwise they won't stay in place. So just fold them back up. And because that tank went so perfectly, I'm not going to bother doing it again. Because, yeah. So there you go. There you have it. That is his gimmick. That is all he does right now. He can do more with Magi Dragon, which is coming up in the next review. And if you got the set, then you can do more with it now. But so what's my final verdict on this guy is I actually really enjoy him. There are some minor complaints about it, like I think that individually the mech aren't the greatest. Gokai Galleon's the best. I've found some things to like about the other 4, but they're still a little bland. But once you get this guy together, I think he looks pretty good. I mean, he's a brick, no articulation other than this, like most Sentai mech. But I just think he looks good, so if you like the design of him, I would say go ahead and pick him up. And if you like Gokaiger, just because I really enjoy him, I think he's pretty cool. And the turning of the dial gimmick to unveil the cannons and then unveil later gimmicks, I think is pretty neat and allows for easy storage of a lot of things, and it's just a lot of fun to play with. So, despite some complaints about this guy's overall design and still wishing that there maybe it was just a giant pirate ship that transformed into a mecha, I think I can actually solidly recommend this. I think it's a very good mech. So if you like Gokaiger, I can recommend getting this if you can find a good price. So, until next time, check out a short little written review over at WritersRangersRambles.com, and also check out Toku News in the craziest way possible over there, as well as the Crazy Podcast. So until next time, it's Dawson Ryder, signing out.